coming up next.
The next generation of photographers are starting their journey. Find out how these students are getting ready for the perfect snapshot.
Some PT students performed at a recital this weekend. Stay tuned to learn more.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School. This is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Good morning to you, Penn Trafford, and welcome back to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Tuesday, February 21st. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Sophia.
Try this on for size. The famous t-shirt project is in season. The project is well known, but how much do people really know about it? We sent reporter Mason Tassadori to get more details on the process and class behind it.
Almost every student here at Penn Trafford knows about the T-shirt project. The class that holds the project is called Admin and Management, and there's much more to the class than just the T-shirts. I asked student Chase Stovar about the first half of the class.
Ms. Stefkovich gives you little packets on the different business strategies and questions that can help you become a better leader and make better decisions and work better with your co-workers and your employees and all of that in a certain business. Later on, she will make you watch a show called The Apprentice. It's basically like a game show where these people go on about doing these different challenges, like such as coming up with a different clothing line and how to run a food business, stuff like that. And whoever completes the task the best way and makes the most profits off of it will win. After we watch the episodes every Friday, she gives us a question on Google Classroom on what each team member did wrong or what they did right and how they went on about it and what they could have done more successfully to win that challenge.
That's just the starter stuff. I asked Lexi Schmidt to tell me more about the second half of the year, where the project really picks up.
The second half of the year, we start our t-shirt project, where we get into mini groups. As the mini groups, we created our flyers, posters, t-shirt design, and logos. And whenever doing that, we put together like our t-shirt design, our posters, and we voted on them as a group. And then we put them in front of the class, and then we voted on everything as a class, and that's how you decide what poster is going to be out in the hallway, how much your shirt's going to cost, what the shirt design is, and so much more. We'll be selling them around the school, maybe at lunches, maybe at sporting events, and you can go to somebody through the class to order a t-shirt, and you'll get that at a later date in April.
This has been Mason Tassadori reporting for PT TV.
Have you noticed more and more cameras at sporting events? Well, some of those are student photographers. We sent reporter Taylor Shearer to find out what the increase in cameras is all about.
Sports media has been on the rise lately in our school. I talked to Dominic Morelli and Ada Impola about some of the things that they enjoy most about video production and photography.
I really started getting into film this year whenever I started running the PT Hockey Club account with Ada Impola. And then from there, I created my own account, and I've been doing photography ever since.
My favorite part is kind of just being able to show people what you can do, because a lot of people, a lot of high schoolers don't usually have someone there recording their games or someone there taking pictures of them. And so after you do that, people kind of will reach out to you and be like, hey, did you get this or did you get that? And you're able to show them that you did. So I have two cameras. I have a Canon for photography, which is my first camera, and then I have a Lumix for videography that I've been using a lot. That's what I'll film any sort of basketball game or hockey game I go to with. And then the Canon is kind of just become something that I take pictures with my friends for.
My favorite part, whenever it comes down to it, is editing. I really enjoy editing. I come in to school every day and I edit for probably about 3 hours. I used to not like editing, but whenever I started getting into it more, I realized how fun it was. And then also I could take my own work and edit it, and I just thought that was pretty cool. I use the school's video equipment for the hockey games, and then I upgraded to my own camera, and it's a Sony ZV-E10. It's a vlogging camera, but it has really good cinematic modes and stuff, so I use that for the hockey games now. And then I edit on Final Cut Pro on all the Macs.
So right now I edit my pictures on Adobe Lightroom, and I edit my videos on Final Cut, but I'm looking forward to getting Adobe Premiere to edit videos on. It's just a more advanced software to use.
Everybody loves me and Aiden's work, especially for PT hockey. Everybody enjoys it.
I guess it feels good. I mean, it feels like you're appreciated. I was the first person to create an account, and since then there has been many other accounts created. And so it's almost like that I started a trend in Penn Trafford. Into it, 'cause it's a great field to go into.
This has been Taylor Shearer reporting for PTTV.
The coffee shop will be closed today after second period for the remainder of the school day. We will reopen for business on Wednesday. See you then.
Check out the giveaways that you can win each week if you buy an item from Ms. Stufkovich's fifth period. You can win $100 cash, 2 tickets to the Pirates home opener, Michael Kors purses, $100 gift cards to the Sports Social restaurant in Live the Casino, and many more. So make sure to buy one in March.
Yesterday, the Drama Guild began to cook up something special for this year's spring musical, The Little Mermaid. They began rehearsal of the comedic Les Poissons. The students playing the roles of the chefs are throwing themselves into the part, donning chefs' hats and aprons as they sing and dance their way through a musical number that relies heavily on physical comedy.
Students and staff at Harrison Park Elementary School have begun a fundraiser in support of autism. Harrison Park presents Warriors for Autism, a t-shirt fundraiser. Make sure to order your t-shirts by Monday, February 27th so that they can work on the designated day. All money raised will go to Harrison Park student Liam DeLion and his family. Contact Jody or Mercedes for more information.
This past Sunday, some students from the Penn Trafford Choir and Drama Guild performed at the annual Chocolates and Roses voice recital. Hosted by Premier Performing Arts, students such as Casey Koziak, Carrie Levantopoulos, Antonina D'Amico, myself, Sophia Lespina, Allison Huffman, and Chloe Vandrak take lessons at Premier and got to perform on Sunday at this classical recital. Great job to everyone involved.
We were off school yesterday, but do you know why? Well, that's because it was President's Day. And Mr. Carlisle has some insight on why it's important.
We're off on school Monday for President's Day. It takes place third Monday every February every year. It is a celebration of George Washington's birthday, which eventually turned into President's Day to celebrate all the presidents. It used to be unofficially celebrated until like the late 1800s, and a senator passed it through Congress that we should celebrate Washington's birthday, and later on it just became President's Day. Significance this year is pretty cool. It's the first time since 2017 that we are celebrating President's Day on Washington's birthday, which is February 20th, and that hasn't happened for quite a few years, and it won't happen again for quite a few years. It's also important to mention this is also Lincoln's birthday week as well. His is on February 12th, so very close in proximity, but just in general, we get to celebrate all of our presidents. Whether you like them, you don't like them, they're our presidents, and we need to respect them and be thankful for their leadership. So it turns out Washington's birthday is not on the 20th, like I originally said. We observe it on the 20th. His actual true birthday is on February 22nd. So if you didn't get the chance to celebrate him over the weekend, you can still do that tomorrow.
Last weekend in sports, the boys basketball team fell in the first round of the WPIAL playoffs to Peters Township, 66-55. Congrats on a good season, boys.
Tonight in sports, the girls basketball team will compete at the women's basketball WPIAL playoffs hosted here at Penn Trafford High School. The PT girls will play starting at 8 p.m. Good luck to our Warriors tonight.
That's all for today's show. Thank you for watching Wake Up Warriors. Please stand for the pledge of the flag. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Sophia.
Have a great day, PT.